Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today I've brought you a new custom mob. This guy is a wizard, and I'm not lying when I say that. This guy has arrows that give you levitation when he shoots you, and he also releases bats that damage you but also heal mobs of the same type, so other skeletons. And there we go. Those look pretty cool. So I'm just going to explain this very briefly because, as you can see, this system is quite complex. So there are 5 main mechanics which explain this mob. The command blocks I decided were too complex to explain, so I've reverted this and simplified it with signs. So a score is added to this wizard and then it gets reset. So the bats get summoned when every time the skeleton reaches a certain score. So it resets and it cycles through over and over again. When the bats get near the player, or near zombies and skeletons, it will affect you with damage, which means it will hurt you and heal skeletons and zombies as they are healed by damage. Now, if you haven't seen my security cameras concept, I suggest that you go check that one out as well. But basically the levitation arrows apply here. So the score is given to arrows near a skeleton, and then if that same arrow with the score comes near the player will be given a levitation effect. Then we have a ton of particles. And then I've also got a method to make it randomly spawn. So a random armor stand will set the entity data. Let me show you what I mean. So if this armor stand is selected, then it will give the skeletons, provided they're on Podzol, because we only want them to spawn in the Rift Forest, actually no, the Mega Tiger, and then it will give them the wizard tag, which governs everything. Now if I had other armor stands at the same tag elsewhere, then those armor stands will be more likely to be selected, and then this mob will be more rare. So here we are, let's fight it now. So I am using the 1.9 dual wielding, as this new mob requires the new command blocks and the new potion effects. So you see I got hit by the arrow and I get levitated. So this mob is not to be messed with. It is very powerful. And yes, I can shoot it from a distance, but only sometimes. There was a mechanic on there which deflected the arrows, but I probably removed it due to it being very overpowered. Most of my mobs require to be fought at range due to their mechanics, such as this one. So let's just go in. There we go. So it's dead. Pretty easy. But you notice that the levitation arrows are still giving me levitation. This is a design decision just to make the mob more powerful. I could create a system which will kill the arrow when it hits the ground, but it requires a lot of command blocks, and I thought, you know what, this mob is way too easy for what it is. So before I end the video, I just want to fight 2 at once just to give an idea of the difficulty, and then I will go on to explain some future plans about these kinds of episodes. So man, this is getting chaotic already. I need to move in, otherwise I'm going to have some trouble. Okay, so they're already doing a pretty good job at me. Alright, so there we go. Okay, so the bats are healing the skeletons, which means that attacking it at long range isn't always the greatest idea in the world. But then again, they do have this annoying levitation effect. I need to run away. No, too late. Okay, so the only disadvantage is that if they spawn right next to your bed, then you're going to have a very bad time. I promise you that. Okay, so I'm still getting used to the 1.9 mechanics, but you get the idea. Let's finish this guy off before he finishes me off. Oh, damn it. I should have got my shield out. See, 1.9 combat mechanics aren't that bad. Alright, anyway, I don't want to raise controversy here on the channel. But anyway, that's all I have for you today, guys. Now, I did tell someone that I would explain these mobs in a lot more detail. So, if you go back to my original episodes, I explain them as I build them. So I might be able to do that in the future as well, if you guys are up for it. So let me know in the comments. But for now, I am building them as we go on my Twitch streams, and I still don't have a schedule for that yet, by the way. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.